is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runners Alley and Marathon Sports. Coming to you from the Division II, Division III JV State Championships here at Co-Brown Northwood Academy. It's a nice, cool, crisp fall day for our girls race. Taking a look at the teams here today, we've got Bow, Campbell, Co-Brown, Hollis, Brookline, Lebanon, Oyster River, Sanborn, Souhegan, and Timberlane. Last year's winners, Hollis, Brookline. Can keep an eye on them, of course, with it being JV. A lot of those girls have the potential to move up, but year to year, it can be a positive trend. Coach, what's your insights?
Well, last year was 1 in 23.09. It's a little blustery today, but there's no wind in the woods. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, we have the stalwarts that come here every year, like Souhegan, Oyster River, obviously Co-Brown hosted. Lebanon coming all the way up from the Upper Valley. And it's just JV State Championships. It kicks off the state championship season. Am I right, Keegan?
Yes, Coach.
All right, here we go. I see a gun getting ready.
Guns up.
They are off, your girls. JV D2, D3 state championships here in New Hampshire. Oyster River with a strong start.
I would really expect Oyster River to be the favorites going in here. They have great depth. Matter of fact, they've kind of dipped into the depth last couple of years with some of the kids being a little bit banged up. So let's see what happens today.
All right, we can see our leader. It's going to be Ella of Oyster River.
She's had a little varsity time this year. Nice, strong runner. Oyster River actually 1-2 in this.
Yeah, second is
Way out.
who we saw right at the beginning. That's going to be Karina.
Now, you would expect this with the depth that Oyster River has. And that's obviously they're 8-9 right now. And then Souhegan, looks like Souhegan's next.
And you know, it's one of the things we didn't talk about, but typically who does well at these events is who has a strong varsity program.
Yeah. And then look, defending champs, Hollis, Brookline, the next three. They got three in the top 5 right here.
Souhegan
Top 6.
Souhegan has one behind them, so they've got 2 there. Oyster River with 2, Hollis Brookline with 3. I do see Hollis Brookline's number 4 off in the distance.
You see a trio of Bobcats coming up. Also, so right now, I'd say the early lead is Oyster River.
Hollis with 4, that's going to be Souhegan's 3. And then, like you said, Oyster River's got scoring numbers now. That's their top 5. Hollis Brookline's number 5 is right behind them. Trio of Souhegan.
Great packs. And we'll be headed to the T-junction to see where they are at about 1.25 miles, a little less than 1.25 miles.
All right.
All right, here we are. They went through the mile. This is Ella. Went through the mile about 6:38.
So Ella Gilsey-Dries, the sophomore of Oyster River.
Eleanor, good job, good job!
So Eleanor has opened up that gap.
Again, she's being number 8 on the third ranked Northeast squad. Is pretty amazing.
Go, Karina!
Karina, we can see, is coming up next.
You got this,
In
girl.
here.
Nice and easy. You got it.
It's a nice spot here. I like this spot. It's about 1 mile and 200 meters or
You
so.
got this.
Good.
You can see the 2 from Oyster River had significant lead there. We should get our 3rd place coming around this corner in just a moment. This is one of the harder hills of the course.
Hollis Brookline still has their 3 together.
Good job, Brighton.
Oyster River was doing 2, Souhegan's first, now Hollis Brookline has 3 together. It's kind of how they took last year's race.
It's Brighton Smith, Jr.
You got some downhill to use it.
And again, Hollis Brookline with a trio.
Again, what we've learned the whole season and over the years, it's second half course. So it's not necessarily where they are right now, it's where they're going to be. Grand Junction, the next time we see them, is usually a really good indicator.
Good job, Anna Julia.
Anna Julia, Souhegan.
Oyster River's third. Coe Brown's first.
Stride is good, yeah.
Come on, Heidi.
Good job, Drew. Put your arms down, Drew. Use your arms. Put them to work too. You got this. You got this.
You can see Souhegan's number 3, Hollis Brookline. That's going to be their 4 and 5 with their trio before. And then we see behind them is Oyster River with a pair.
I think that's their 4 and 5 also, correct? So this is going to be a race. The second half is going to be a heck of a race.
Kerrigan, let's go.
All right,
You
let's
guys
move
got
on.
this. Don't sway.
Did you
Stand.
Grand
Put your
Junction?
arms
Did
forward.
you hit
Use them.
pause?
You guys got this. Keep going. Use each other. Go for him, Kerrigan.
Eleanor continues to lead.
Looking very strong.
All the way through.
She's about 300 meters from the 2-mile mark. No one in sight. I think we'll probably see her at Divisions or Meet of Champions or one of those. Because Oyster River's doing 3 weekends in a row, pretty assuredly, of Divisions, Meet of Champions, and then New England. So
Yeah, and obviously there are rules around that, but it's honest effort, and we know Oyster River is going to do the right thing with the
Exactly.
distance they're looking to move.
exactly. So waiting on second place. This is Oyster River as well.
Yeah, this should be Karina from Oyster River.
We should get a really good idea of the team score right now. So obviously Oyster River's at 3 points. I would think that this is one meet they might want to win. When you have the best team in the state, you definitely want to, and you have the depth they do, you definitely want to show out at the JVs as well. The JV state titles, they're nothing to sneeze at.
Again, like we said, it's very telling of where the varsity is at this point in the season because they're doing the same training plan.
Correct. And if you have an individual that places in the top 10 here, that also usually means it's going to be a good varsity team as well.
Well, you're talking top 10. I'm talking top 2 right now because they are well out in front of everyone.
Keegan, what are your thoughts on this?
It's a race.
That makes no sense.
Some insight there.
Hollis Brookline, they're 3 again, they're trio.
I really don't know what to say, Coach. This trio right here is really pushing it, and they have good pack time, and this might just...
If their 4-5 comes around, Hollis
see-
Brookline could be defending their title.
So that was Brenna, Sarah, and Natalie all working together. 3 freshmen for Hollis Brookline.
That's insane. 3 freshmen in the top, what was that, 5 right there?
It's 5.
That was 5 right there. So Hollis Brookline looking really great.
Souhegan's 1.
Again, this is Brighton Smith.
Looking strong. There's our 2.
There's Souhegan's too. So far, Oyster River with 2, Hollis Brookline with 3,
Anna
Souhegan
Julia.
with 2.
Kind of a picture-perfect day for cross country. A little crisp, but here's Oyster River's 3rd. So right now they still have the advantage on Hollis Brookline. Again, this will come where the 4-5s are for sure.
Freshman Drew passing us.
Here,
Right now, Oyster River has 3. Hollis Brookline has 3.
Cole Brown's first.
Souhegan's 3rd. Charlotte from Coe Brown.
It's going to be Heidi from Souhegan. Now they're from Coe Brown.
Cole Brown's second. Sydney pushing it really well.
Kerrigan of Oyster River.
Hollis Brookline with the
And Selena.
Can this meet get any tighter? Hollis Brookline's 4. Oyster River's 4. How many is this from Souhegan?
4.
4. Hollis Brookline's 5. Oyster River's 5. This is going to be tight.
I think this is Hollis Brookline's 6 actually.
I think we're going to go to the finish line and see how they finish.
Hey, see you there.
All right, here comes Eleanor.
Definitely crushing last year's time of the band lead. You're looking at 21-17 right now.
Eleanor Elsie Dries is going to be our 2024 JV champ for G2, D3 girls.
21-27.
Runner number 194 taking first place.
It's bending.
Out of minutes.
increase that lead throughout the race. Next should be her teammate.
Yep.
And there she goes entering the track.
Here we go with number 2. Coming around that bend. Looks like she's still in the lead in front of number 3.
Karina. Again, last we saw, she had a commanding lead over third. Third was that trio from Hollis Brookline.
She's also under last year's
Also,
individual winner. 22 crossing, 22, 29 or so.
second place. 22 and a half
Very
minutes.
interesting to see how that trio kind of shakes out once they get to this point in the race. Probably a little bit more separation.
Honestly, the team score is going to be super tight. And there's 3 teams in contention when we last saw them heading to the 2-mile mark.
That's right, Souhegan did look like they had moved up a
Window
little
does not
bit.
push those ladies. Those ladies.
So
push the
definitely
win.
top 3 teams right now are Hollis Brookline, Oyster River, and Souhegan in no particular order. See how they want to finish things out.
Yeah. That just is a credit to the Oyster River program. They're super deep, a lot of talent.
Again, we expect our Hollis Brookline trio to be emerging next. I believe it was Brenna, Sarah, and Alina might have been in that lead group for them as well.
How tough is this last half mile, Keegan? You've run this course many times. How tough is this last coming out of the single track and heading up to the track?
After you power up that hill coming out of second mile, it's a nice smooth
Oh,
ride.
they're still together.
And
They're
here
still
we go.
together.
We have 3 women coming around the bend right now, coming on that straightaway.
Great team racing by these 3. Wow. They're going to be over, a little over 24 minutes.
You see Sarah on the left. Looks like she is leading the trio at this time.
3, 4, 5. That gives them 12 points. Hollis Brookline has 12 points. Keegan's going to keep track of Hollis Brookline points at 12.
So Natalie, the second of the trio.
Excellent teamwork.
Oyster River's at 3 points right now.
Apologies, Natalie. So far, it's just been Oyster River with 2, Hollis with 3. Now we see Souhegan's number 1.
Go coming around the corner now.
Souhegan's
Down that
That's
runway.
Anna Julia De Silva, the sophomore. Again, she has separation.
Even though nobody is on her.
This race is really wide spread out too.
Souhegan's number 2 coming around.
Runner.
38 points for 2 runners.
So that's going to be Brighton Smith for
Straightaway right now.
Souhegan.
Oyster River's 3rd coming in, and this is 8th place. So they're through 3 that are at 11 points.
Here we go. I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing
It's going to be Drew, freshman from Oyster River.
235 crossing the line at 25 and a half.
So once again, Oyster River's at 11 points to Hollis Brookline's.
Pump goes on. Up goes Ray. 199 hitting the finish line.
Souhegan's 3rd coming in.
Just as a heads up, if you see a handsome young man in the bright blue shirt taking pictures and videos, he's also working for the social
Heidi of
media website.
Souhegan.
Sydney Place coming in at 10th.
A few more ladies
Charlotte
coming down the
Brown
straightaway right
at
now.
11th.
A little bit spread out, but you never know with that last 100 yards. Number 230. We have Cole Brown's own 126 hitting that finish line.
So again, that's Sydney and Charlotte finishing up for Co Brown.
Oyster River's
A few more ladies
4th
in
and
that
12th. That's 23 points for Oyster River.
So that is Kerrigan of Oyster River.
And Hollis Brookline following right behind Hay. With Souhegan and another Hollis Brookline right after that.
13.
We have runner 197 crossing the finish line.
There is Alina for Hollis Brookline.
Who do we have here? 148.
Avery of Souhegan.
31.
Mia of Hollis Brookline.
146.
Oyster River now coming down.
This will be a total of 39. It's a 1-point meet, I think, between Hollis Brookline and Oyster River, if our accounting is correct.
This is Samantha for Oyster River.
We might just seal the deal with 39 total points. We'll see if we're correct when the numbers come through.
This is going to be Joe Griffin of Lebanon. See her finish up.
Number 11, 169.
27:45 is the clock right now.
Souhegan next on to the track. It's going to be Shayna.
Coming on this straightaway. Hot. Throwing those knees up, waving those hands, giving it 100% to the very end. Number 237.
I can't see.
Representing the Sabres.
It looks like
Here we go, a
Portsmouth
few more
Owls
ladies.
coming down the straightaway.
Owls would be Timberlane.
Oh, my mistake. That is Lebanon. Lebanon.
So Lebanon would be, that's evening.
Zone number 173 crosses the line. This cold might be freezing us, but it is not them.
Looks
Kylie of Sanborn.
219 coming up
back-to-back Sanborn runners, followed by us Souhegan.
Haley from Sanborn.
It's going to be Julia from Sanborn.
Here we go. We have two more. Getting close.
It looks like another
Sanborn, number 221.
Mary of Souhegan.
Sabres 2.
It looks like Lebanon, Souhegan, and another Souhegan all in that pack racing down
Looks
this.
pretty close.
Those are all Souhegan.
Shoulder
Yep,
to shoulder.
looking at Souhegan racing each other here, a trio of them. And that's going to be led by Ava, followed by Jordan.
The line 233 right after
It
her.
looks like an Oyster River coming down the straightaway now.
Rounding out the trio,
Ainsley
all
finishing up.
representing the Sabres. Wonderful job, ladies. Excellent teamwork running together. One more coming down the straightaway.
You can see Oyster River finishing up here. Looks like that's going to be Isabel Jenkins.
Number 196, Isabel, I believe. If it is not, I apologize. That's what I heard from the fans.
Taking a look down the track, we can see the Owls coming at us. That's Timberlane,
Down that straightaway. She hit the
and that's going to be Kate, freshman.
She sees that finish line.
Kate Romano.
Stop it till she crosses it. Pumping, waving, giving the fans what they want. Number 254, representing the Owls. Couple more.
Oyster River. It's going to be Olivia Diaz.
Racer 193 from Oyster River.
We can see Bo coming now. It's going to be Madeline Wood.
Not giving up. Racer 102 hits the finish line. Representing Bo. Madeline Wood. Another runner coming down the line.
Next, we can see that's going to be Charlotte from Hollis Brookline.
And this is Charlotte.
as Charlotte finishes, we're going to have to get ourselves ready for the boys' race coming up next. Once again, this has been your 2024 D2, D3 JV Girls State Championship here in New Hampshire.